we know that impedance equals to R plus jx. R is the resistance, X is the reactance, Z is the impedance. Suppose I want to write the per unit value of the impedance. Here the unit of this Z is in ohms, R is in ohms, X is in ohms. You know it. Suppose I want to write this impedance value in per unit. According to the definition of the per unit, the per unit impedance will be actual value of the impedance, which is this Z divided by Z base. So the whole equation will get divided by Z base. See, actual value of the impedance divided by the base value of the impedance equals to per unit value of the impedance. If you solve this equation, you will get R upon Z base plus Jx upon Z base. So per unit value of the impedance equals to, this thing is written in this way, the per unit value of the resistance plus J, the per unit value of the reactance. So if someone is asking you to find out the per unit value of the resistance, then you must write the actual value of the resistance divided by the base value of the impedance. Please do not write base value of the resistance. While defining the per unit value of the resistance, you have to write R actual divided by Z base. And if you want to write the per unit value of the reactance, you have to write actual value of the reactance divided by the base value of the impedance. Please do not write the per unit value of the reactance equals to X actual divided by X base. It will be wrong. So first you have to learn all these things, that R per unit equals to R actual divided by Z base, and X per unit equals to X actual divided by Z base, and the per unit real power equals to actual value of the real power divided by the base value of the apparent power, and the per unit value of the reactive power equals to actual value of the reactive power divided by S base. Please do not write P per unit equals to P actual divided by P base. It will be wrong. And if you are writing Q per unit equals to Q actual divided by Q base, it will be wrong. And if you are writing I per unit equals to I actual divided by I base, it is correct. If you are writing V per unit equals to V actual divided by V base, it is correct. If you are writing the formula for power in the case of the per unit system, write P equals to V, P per unit equals to V per unit, I per unit cos phi. This formula is valid for single phase system and also valid for three phase system. For single phase, this is very important point. For single phase system or for three phase system, the per unit value of the real power equals to per unit value of the voltage into per unit value of the current into the power factor. For three phase system, if you are writing the P per unit equals to root 3 V per unit I per unit cos phi, this formula will become wrong. I will tell you in later videos. In the next videos I will discuss about this. But remember, this is very very important. In the single phase system or in the three phase system, always use this formula: P equals to VI cos phi, where P is in per unit, V is in per unit, and I is in per unit.